Welcome back to episode 4, where we're discussing half terms, the survivals of half terms, the struggles of half terms, especially as we've just come through the February half term.
Yep.
I do think that is the worst half term. I know it sounds awful.
The weather is...
The weather's always
Oh,
horrible.
God, the weather was rubbish.
And it just feels so close after Christmas. It's
yeah.
like you have no money because you've just spent on Christmas. You go like back to school and then it's straight into a half term. And it rained the entire time.
Yeah. And it feels like it's literally been 2 weeks and then it's half term again.
Yeah.
But then it is, we'll go back down and then we're going to blink and in about 2 weeks' time it's going to be Easter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So February seems like a pointless.
But things are so expensive as well. Like the weather being crap as it is, because I saw a stat the other day where they said it's rained every day for 2026.
Need an arse instead of a car.
Nice.
Do you not?
Literally. The collective arse.
Where's Noah?
Here.
No, but it is, everything's inside. So it's crammed, it's germ riddled.
Yeah.
And it's
expensive.
Yeah.
When you're paying for like 2+ kids.
And an adult.
Yeah, an adult.
Why?
Why
I don't
understand. Why do you just pay for an adult everywhere you go?
Yeah, I don't want to be there.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
No, I want to be there.
This is not for me. I'm not doing this for me.
No, exactly. I mean, and you know you're going to buy a cup of coffee there anyway. So that's what
I feel like that's what they should do. Charge you for an adult and then you get your receipt and then go back to the till, for
You
example.
get like a free coffee.
And you get like a free coffee or something.
Yeah.
A discount
Unlimited,
at it. So
all-inclusive soft play.
there are there are some places
We
around
missed
here.
a trick with that. We are missing
There
a
are some
trick.
places around here that do that where they do like a coffee morning.
Really?
So you can have as much tea and coffee as you want in the time that you go.
Really?
I drink a lot of tea.
I will
I'll get
make it worth it.
I'll get my money back. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, yeah.
But things are so expensive. But then also having the question and the conversation with you with yourself the entire week long, where it's like, are we doing too much? Are we not doing enough? Do we have to be out every single day?
Yeah.
Why are the kids tired?
And then guilt if you don't.
Yeah.
But also guilt knowing that, like, I'm not saying kids do, but you don't know if when they go back to school, if they're like, well, I went here, and then you're like, I stayed at home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with my eldest came home and he was like, Mum, I'm on a pajama day. I was like, excellent. Let's have a
So do
pajama
I.
day.
Yeah.
So do I. So we can change. We made forts and TV was on.
But it's
and
also, you
off
feel
and-
pressured, don't you? You feel
nice.
pressured to say yes to every single invite that you get, whether it's a play date or a day out.
Yeah.
And you're trying to see every single person that you perhaps don't see
Totally.
during the week.
And you feel also pressure for those days to be like
Magical.
magical and like really homely, like we'll sit there and craft and bake. And it's not like that. They just want to like mong out.
My
and
baking
just,
experience was not like that. I tried and nope.
No, they just want to chill.
But they
They
need that.
and they need that. That's the point of
So
half terms, right?
So do you. I know it's lovely having the kids home because you don't really see them when they go to school, but sometimes you do need 5 minutes of like no one calling your name
Yeah.
to just sit and have a tea or tidy up or plan something
Laundry.
or in your case work. But you know, but it's that, isn't it? You sometimes do just need. I let the house go to absolute pot when we're on half term.
Yeah.
I think that's the only
clean.
reason.
I
That's
do
all
it
right.
tidy. You know, I stay on top of it, but the house always looks like.
I don't think you
boxes,
can keep on top of it.
Run through it.
I don't think you can. Like, I don't think you can.
No, but that's the point, isn't it? You're just like organising toy boxes. You organise
Just,
it like one evening for it to
moving
go
one
back.
mess to the
Just
next mess.
literally.
And just, yeah.
So I think all houses should automatically come with a playroom.
Yeah.
Should be a standard UK thing that you have like a 4-bed house, but the 5th room's down here as a playroom.
Yeah.
And you
It's not
have to
the
use it
office.
as that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No home offices.
Go in the
Like,
garden.
yeah.
Get a shed.
Yeah.
That can be your
Yeah.
office. The playroom is
You
more
have Costa.
important.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
need a playroom.
Yeah, but then you say that, but then you have a playroom, and then the kids stay in there.
No.
They bring all the toys out, and then your lounge is a playroom.
I read this of like whether you were, so growing up, like being bedroom kids. So whether you spent most of your time in your bedroom as a kid, playing in there, being in there. Whereas our generation are raising living room children, which is where the difference is.
I don't stay in a bedroom for that much, though.
No, but you probably played in your room more than
I think
like
I did.
our kids do, for example. Like I'd be in my room colouring, drawing, playing, like all of that.
Yeah.
Whereas the kids might toddle off to their room every now and then, but 9 times out of 10, they are right under my feet in the living room on the wooden floor, bashing something in.
Well, they don't mind going in the playroom. They're like, can we bring the toys down? Why?
Yeah.
What? Why? You have a playroom. You've got a playroom on your floor. You stay up there. You don't need to come back down here. No, thank you. But then you feel bad. But then you also do feel bad because then you're like, well, they're looking for all their toys, and all the toys are in the playroom. Like we have nothing in. Like we're like a no. Do not bring that toy into my.
This is a
my
child-free
front room
zone.
now looks nice. It's nice. I don't want it messed up with all your shit toys.
This is my
I'm
IKEA
not there
shopping.
yet.
Stay out of it.
Stay out of
I'm
it.
still tripping over
Stay
Hot Wheels cars.
Well, yeah.
Literally. Was it my tea? Oh yeah, no, I've gone, bullet. Right.
Yeah, lovely.
I think it's nice.
Tell me you're a mum without telling me you're a mum.
Yeah, exactly.
Pulling out toys.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
But no, I think it's hard. It's just I think it's worse when the weather's bad because otherwise you can put them in the garden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
I
they play
love
with
it.
their
You can
toys
shove
in
in
the
the
garden.
garden. Yeah.
And that's when I like it. Like half terms
Yeah.
get nicer when the weather's nicer because even the weather makes you happy.
Yeah.
But when you're out
But
in
then
the
it's-
garden, they take all their toys. You're not so like. I feel like overwhelmed is the right word because when you've got 75 like
Yeah.
this track out, that track out, these set of toys, this
Yeah.
and you're kind of like, can you just put that away before you
Yeah.
move on?
Oh,
And they're like,
gosh.
no,
No,
Yeah.
okay.
no.
And I think that they also get so excited about playing with all their toys at home to just have the days to do that.
Yeah.
Also,
Like,
if their
they
friends are
love
over as
it.
well, they want to show them
Oh,
every single
yeah.
toy that they've ever
In the
been in
entire
existence.
Yeah.
house. Even the
Yeah.
ones that are on the toy rotation, they want to get those ones down and be like,
You know
Do you have time for toy rotation?
I don't, but I have to because there's so many toys.
And you'll have
They're-
double whammy, won't you? So not only you've got
There's
two
so many
kids,
toys.
Yeah.
same age, different gender, so you've just got double whammy. It's hard when you've got all of it out and everything's in your way.
Yeah.
But you also feel guilty about moaning too, because I really missed mine when they went to school.
Yeah, I was really
I-
looking forward to
I was
half-term.
looking
It's
forward
so
to it.
quiet, isn't it, when they go? You're a
It
bit like,
is.
Yeah.
I
like,
know we've
the
got
whole
kids at home
first-
still, but still,
Yeah.
it's still quieter.
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole 5 years, you'll be the little besties, and then literally overnight they're into
Yeah.
school. And it is. I still like you. Anyone who knows me, I always say it's sad. I think it's
Yeah.
so sad,
But
and I
I-
don't want this to happen. But so I was really looking forward to just having the time and not rushing out. I mean, the days that I'm in the office and it's different, but I'm looking forward to not having to rush out of the door
Yeah.
for and
It's
being
quite
like,
nice not
Those
to do
let's have
school
a
leisurely
run.
mornings.
have
Like,
a family breakfast. Yeah,
Yeah.
have a
Not
family
do the school
breakfast.
run,
Not do
which
school
is
run.
lovely.
Yeah, but spend time with them like it was prior to going to school
yeah.
because I really missed that time.
Yeah, I definitely miss
Like I'm not
yeah.
one. I'm not one of these mums who's like I have to get in the back in. I mean, there were times where I was just like,
But sometimes I think
yeah.
they need
But-
to go back as well because sometimes they
need that
miss
structure.
their routine and they
Yeah.
miss their friends
Yeah.
and they miss
Yeah.
it. So it's very much like
and they do have fun.
Yeah.
They do, and
You
that's what
know.
you want. But I
But
also
in
think
reception anyway. Might not be later for the other years.
Might not be.
I don't know if you guys read it, but like when he came like back from school, he was just shattered as well. Like he
Yeah.
finished school and was
So
absolutely
tired.
exhausted.
Yeah.
But then by the time we had done everything in half term, like Sunday rolled around, I was like, "You're gonna be okay for school
Yeah.
tomorrow."
You
No.
said the back end shattered.
Yeah,
Mine was
school was
shattered.
a one. I'm like, "Oh, you've got no energy. Lovely."
So yeah, my little boy wakes up and he goes, "What are we doing today, mummy?" And if I say we're going to just stay indoors all day, he's like, yes.
Yeah.
He loves a day in.
They
He
need
loves
it. They
a day
need a
in.
good
And like
and
family time, like my little one keeps going, "Oh, should we have family time?" Like,
Yeah.
they need
I
it.
think that's why you have to be okay saying no to play dates.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you don't get family time. Because if you try and see like your friend from here, your friend from there, your friend you haven't seen in 6 months, a friend
Yeah.
who's in a different school.
Yeah.
You then get to like the weekend, you're like, cool, so we've seen everybody else.
But not seeing each other.
Yeah.
And the kids
Yeah.
by then are shattered, so they
I
don't
did-
want to do
yeah.
anything with you. And you're like,
Yeah.
cool. And yes, they need the days where you just like give them the Switch or
Yeah.
the tablet or the TV and let them
They
just,
need to mong out.
Yeah,
It's
just
like
do
what
it.
we
They need to
what
like
we
couch
do
rock
with
for
an
the whole
evening.
time.
Yeah.
They need to mong out too.
Yeah.
One thing I do think is really good though is that having children, having friends that are outside school.
Yeah.
So it's not all focused, but all on that the class children. Them wanting to see
yes.
children that they don't go to school
Yeah,
with.
yeah, yeah.
That really, I think,
Yeah.
that strengthens the relationships, and it also, I think, resonates something with them that it's okay if anything were to happen at school, or if they didn't want to play with a certain child at school, or whatever.
Mm.
They've got
They
someone else
know
back on as
They've
well.
still got someone outside of school.
Yeah.
I think that is such a strong thing
Yeah.
to give your children, and it's mainly actually when it comes to half terms, they're the children they want to see.
Yeah, it's exactly
Because they
exactly
spend
that.
five
Exactly.
days,
Yeah.
5 days a week. What
Yeah.
for? Like 5, 6 weeks? It was.
With
the same
about
children.
6.
You know,
It's quite a lot of time actually.
it's a lot. It's a
we
lot
try
of
and do that.
time.
Yeah, we try
you
and do-
know.
in the half terms, see kids that we see friends or family of kids that we haven't seen for a while, or
Yeah.
on the school.
I think
We
the
do
thing
school
is,
play days too. as
what-
well, but
Yeah.
we lack here in the UK is clubs and like
there isn't really like a summer camp.
That's like in America where
like
you get-
summer camp
yes.
stuff. They don't really have.
but they
that in
don't have
here.
really anything. There's no like, and if there are clubs, I think I remember when we were all in preschool that
Mm.
when they ran theirs,
Mm.
it's £35 per child for the day, and you're like,
It's so
That's
expensive.
so
you put 2 kids
expensive.
in, that's 70 quid. And you're like, but then I could just spend that and take them out for the day. So
Yeah,
why am I going to
exactly.
pay you that
Yeah,
much
It's so expensive.
just for a day, which
Mm.
they're going to do no different to what they probably do at home?
No.
That's
Yeah.
not dissing all of them
Yeah.
because I'm sure there are some clubs that,
yeah.
and I think it is area dependent. Like there are a few around us who have got clubs.
Yeah, like a few
But
holiday
again,
clubs,
it's-
but there's nothing like on a mega scale that like you see like in these American
Yeah,
movies.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like it's like summer
Like
camp, or
places
holiday
that you
camp.
can do.
or-
Like when I when I lived in the States, there was a place called OTB Kids, and it was like a huge. Basically, it was like summer camp, but it wasn't. Like, you'd go in, they'd have like soft play, like a bit of like soft play, little street, like clubs, like gymnastics,
That's
all
really
rolled into
good.
one.
That's
And you
cool.
could pay for your kids to go in there, but you knew that when you were doing it, you paid like a flat fee. I say you paid. My mum would have spent an extortionate fee to do it, but you drop them off there, and they had like the whole thing. So they ate there. There was parks. There was all this.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it
was massive then.
It was huge. Like, they had loads of different ones scattered around.
Wow.
But you'd go there, and I remember spending time there, and you didn't really mind it because there was so much to do. Like, you could do music, you could do football, you could do this, you could do that. And you paid for it. It was all included in what you paid. And
That
it was
is
really
kinda
like,
cool.
We
and
do
really
lack
something like
something.
that.
We do lack something.
I mean, there's no support, is there? There's
not
no
any
support
support.
in all sense of words.
There's no
for the
support at
children.
all.
But there's no support for
No.
any working parent during
No.
holidays.
But it's also the cost of it, isn't it? Like, you think by the time you've paid to do it, it's probably worth taking time off work and just suffering.
Just doing it,
yeah.
I mean, we obviously, I'm in the office a few days a week. We had, we focused heavily on family.
Yeah.
We're quite lucky that we still have grandparents around to be able to help. I mean, if the grandparents weren't around, then I'd be calling on you guys, because as much, you kind of got to, obviously family will always come first, but you've also still got to show that you are dedicated to your job, because effectively that's where the money comes from to pay for all this sort of stuff.
Don't you? You've got February, Easter, May, then the summer.
Yeah.
Then it's October, and then it's Christmas. So you've got 6 sets of half terms.
Yeah,
And
it's
you only get
scary.
28 days leave.
Yeah.
I mean, how you can't do it.
You
But
can't. You have to. I mean,
6
you
weeks
have
in the
to.
summer. You can't take that off. No
No.
job is going to willingly let you take off 6
We
weeks.
don't
in
normally
summer.
have 6 weeks annual leave.
No.
6 weeks is like what? I'm not even going to do the maths.
No,
I'm not. No, but I'm not even going to.
No, but it's one of those things. On average, you get maybe, like you say, like a month's worth of annual leave, which you'll either spend with your other half, splitting it so you'll never see each other as family. Because we'll cover this, we'll cover that.
Yeah.
Or you use it all in the summer. That means in half terms you're paying for extortionate fees.
Yeah.
And obviously in your case, you've got 2 at the same age, so you'll be paying double the fee. And they just don't do them over here. But we don't even have anything like, really, it's just soft play.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
soft play.
There is
or
no
everything's
kind of-
outside,
no.
like the zoo or
Yeah.
like the
There's
farm.
nothing. There's no
there's
kind
not
of like holiday camp. And the thing is, maybe one day a week. I mean, they might like to go to a holiday camp.
I think, and I also
know?
think it would be kind of good for them to kind of to do that. And
Yeah.
like, I think it would. Yeah, it's a bit like when you go on holiday, the holiday camps. So there's nothing like that.
They almost need that too.
Yeah, totally.
It could be like a really nice kind of balanced, scattered week of a soft play, of a play date, or holiday camp, and days at home. But whereas we got to try and the struggles, the struggles of thinking, what can we afford? What can we do? What time do we have? And also, they're shattered.
Yeah, exactly.
Like my two, they went back to school and they were like, "I'm so tired, Mummy." Like, sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
No, seriously.
I did that. So in the October half term, I did something at least
saying
one
that,
day.
like, it was every day, wasn't it?
Because you felt
And
like you
something
had to.
I felt like I had to. And then he went back to school and he was absolutely like cream crackers. So actually, for the February, I was like, no, we are going to have, you can have like 3 days of doing stuff and then everything else at home.
We've now started
for that.
doing one on, one off, one on, one off. So
Yes,
do
yeah,
something,
yeah,
have a day
yes.
at home.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
something like within reason, because
Yeah.
sometimes it does just double whammy. But
Yeah.
most of the time, it's out of the 7 days. Like,
Yeah.
we'll do like half
Yeah.
at home and half out.
Yeah.
1, because 9 times out of 10 I'm doing it solo because my partner
Yeah.
works, and 2, I'm toting 3 children. I know
Yeah.
I don't really pay for the youngest, but like I'm still doing
But
2.
you still got to provide care to the youngest.
But, like,
It's not
the
like you
Holiday
can
off is a good idea. That's a really good, and they get a chance like just to recharge the day in between.
We're also trying to start like separate play dates so they get their own time. Because
Yeah.
again,
Yeah,
it's
I do
different
think
ages.
you just group. I mean, there's nothing wrong with grouping them all together, and that's how.
Yeah.
That's
Or
what we
one
do.
just
We group
suffers
them all
and
together.
goes on
But
someone
it's
else's
not-
play date, and you're like,
Yeah.
They don't have that quality time, and the quality time is supposed to be them seeing each other outside school, and not having that strict regime of sit here and we're reading this and we're learning this or whatever. It's quite nice for them to be like, you want to play upstairs? Play upstairs. You want to play in the
Yeah.
garden? Play in the garden. You want to go down the park? Let's go down the
I
park.
admire the parents who still kind of commit to doing a little bit of learning during half term, because they try and keep the
Yeah.
momentum and the routine. Because I could never be a teacher.
We still do the reading.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, we
still
still
do
do
the
the
but we read every
stuff.
night, so that's like kind of cozy time.
Yeah.
And
And if
Oh,
they
that's
ask
cute.
for it,
Cozy
like,
time.
yeah.
well, we swap because one, eldest has got like a cabin bed, and I can't get up that. I'm also worried that we get up there and you just hear, like, you now have a Montessori bed.
Yeah. Why? Because mummy's short, that's why.
But we tend to, so that we're getting quality time with them, that one reads to one reads to the other, and we swap.
That's nice.
And then when we're on our own,
nice.
we swap rooms each time, and we're
Yeah,
like, oh, we'll do it here today.
That's nice.
And yeah, because the
That's
little one's
really
usually
nice.
asleep, so we're like, oh, this is quite nice. And then they have to take turns picking books. And
yeah, we read stories together on in the big boy's bed, and then then I try and get the little one to bed.
Yeah.
Try it,
Try. Yeah, he's all right.
To be fair, you'll only get better at that.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's getting there. But no,
I mean, do you know a sleep code?
That's why I did that in the chat yesterday. I was like, does anybody know someone who can help me with sleep?
Please.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? Like, I feel like you always look at half terms and everyone's like, oh my God, like,
yeah,
like we're surviving, not thriving.
Yeah.
And it's like, but then when you reminisce and look back, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
But I always think the half term that you've just gone prepares you for the next half term, because you're like,
I think you just learn something, don't you, on the half term? Like the last one, I was like, okay, probably even though we did less, we still did too much. Like Easter, we really need to have some like chill time. And Easter is 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I also think a week, you feel so much pressure to put everything in it.
But Easter always comes with a lot of hype.
Yeah.
Because you have like Easter egg hunts and Easter egg this and Easter that. And
Easter's 4 days. But then I also think that's quite good because you can do all the family in 4 days.
Yeah. And then
done. And then
that's what we're doing.
Lock the doors. It's like friends time.
Why are you outside? No, go away.
Yeah.
Why are you outside?
No. I say down.
I've seen you. I don't need to see you again.
I'm just getting on date with Easter eggs. That's what I like. We end up with like 78 and I'm like, that is me sorted for the 2 weeks.
Yeah, when poor old, my youngest is old lactose intolerant still, or like cow's milk or whatever he's got going on. So he can't have too much chocolate. So he'll just be the rashy kid. Yeah, exactly. He'll be the rashy kid. I'm like, you're just gonna have to suffer for a week, mate.
Yeah.
So there's no way
we'll eat chocolate and like
here's some Puriton, you'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, I think it does prepare you though. I think going into Easter, it'll be more like, right, we kind of know what, and also what they enjoyed.
Yeah.
Like, my kids didn't like bacon cakes at home. We tried it. So I was like, oh, this is quite cute. I let them pick one each.
Yeah.
And they got so bored so instantly because they're like, well, it's not cake. And you're like, no, because I have to bake. And I was like, no, I'm good. So you're like, okay, I'll make them.
And then you're making them and they're all probably having fisticuffs in the lounge.
WWE.
Cheer!
I'm trying to bake these cakes out here.
It's trying to be homely. Like, nerve gun
Just
to the head. Like,
okay, I'm trying. There's no enough. Brilliant. In the cake. Is that what you wanted?
Is that what you wanted? The other day? My flowers in the lounge. And I was like, what's in that? And it was a Nerf gun bullet. And I was like, tell me you're a boy mum and tell me you're not.
We should actually do an episode of how many Nerf guns can you find scattered around the house.
Yeah.
The bullets just everywhere.
Yeah.
And the obscure places you find them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I do, just going back to it, I get a bit of mum guilt when I get back because I feel like, oh, maybe I yelled too much or maybe didn't do enough.
Definitely that, Or was it present enough? Like, did I need to, like, yes, I needed time out to, like, I'll just go make dinner by myself, but, like, actually,
and also,
they should have been there, like, with me, like, but I feel so guilty for actually thinking, I needed that time, but you do need that time to be a better mum. Otherwise, it's just going to blow my head.
You really do, but even also like we don't keep on top of the house when the kids are at home,
and that gets overstimulating for some.
That's so overstimulating. If I mean, ironically, if I have a messy house, I can't kind of like I know it's a mess at the minute.
It's the anxiety.
Don't look over there. Hand to the side. I'm a toy. Getting to bed after the laundry on it.
But see, that brings so much anxiety when you've got such a messy house and you're like, I want to tie this up so that you've got more space to play.
Yeah. Also, and then it's over, you feel like you have to like completely deep clean the house. Yeah, please don't. We cannot look like we live here, guys.
You just can't come over. Why? No.
To a farm.
I will say one of my favourite things is like, for example, the other night when you said you were going to stop by, I cleaned the house because I was like, just to make it look nice. And then when you didn't, I was like, actually, that was the best idea ever. So I feel like I just need you to every now and then message me, like, coming over.
Sometimes
blitz the house.
No, change my mind. 10-minute panic is very like, oh, I'm just get alone. So much
sit there with shakes, all the adrenaline you've got.
We're stopping by for a cup of tea. You're like, brilliant, blitz the whole house. But no, sorry, we drove past your toilet.
But I bet your house is tidy now.
You are welcome.
Well, it's a bleach nicely.
No, it is about also feeling present too, because it's so like when they're at school, I miss them so much, and like I'm waiting at that gate, and I'm like, I can't wait.
No,
but no, I mean the struggles, and not just the struggles, the survivals, and we are now past it. So we're looking forward to the Easter half term, but we are past it. and to thinking, you know what, like, well done us. Well done all the mums for getting through the half term.
Especially when you solo do it,
you know,
if your partner's at work and you're trying to do,
I mean, like, self-appreciate. You know, you got to think.
I think you do. You need to be proud of yourself if you stayed home every single day because you didn't go out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or proud of yourself if you managed to get out every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some days I struggle to get out.
But there's sometimes when you get all cracked up to go out and you're like, actually, no, I can't do this. Like, I can't do this. We reach our limit. But I think,
and knowing that.
Yeah, you get a lot of people who do feel good. You're like, how come I didn't make it better? Especially when you hear what other people have done. And
that is
just
true.
Got to be happy with what
but also
you've done.
You don't. That's the thing. Yeah.
To be honest, as long as they're around you, I think that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I think as long as they have a great time. As long as
they're fed,
you
they're
can't
watered, a little bit of sunlight like a plant.
Yeah, exactly.
Shine today. And don't compare. God, why do we always compare ourselves?
I think that's just
it's also social media, because I'm sorry. I took my kids just like 70 different centre parks all in 1 week, and you're like,
my kids went to Legoland and Alton Towers and Chessington. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Can we come with you, please?
How did you do it? Any tips? We went to the back of the garden because that's where we managed.
But I think well done to all the mums for surviving it. Maybe not thriving, but definitely surviving it.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to the Easter half term. But I think that's good we're good to wrap up on the half terms there. We are coming back for episode 5 when we're talking about something very important.
Very important, talking about it.
Gets a bit more serious next time, doesn't it?
Definitely a bit serious.
Smear tests.
Although some of those sound just as you did in this one would be quite accurate for.
Get smear tests done.